Good morning, folks. Good morning. It's Stephan here from Wheel FC. How we doing, guys? How we doing? How we all feeling after the night slash morning before? It's weird saying that, but it's true. A slightly different World Cup review show today. We won't be doing the Qatar game and the Australian game. We're just here to talk about Group C because of last night's implications and what a night it was. I was up until 4 a.m. this morning, guys, watching both games, watching the Brazil game and the Scotland game back to back. And let me tell you, I was over the moon. I was overjoyed. Now, with it being Scotland, guys, we don't do things the easy way. We like to do it the hard way. But first, let's get on to the first game in the group, which kicked off at 11 p.m. UK time last night from New York. That was the Brazil-Morocco game. Now, ideally, in an ideal world, I wanted a score draw. It didn't matter what the game result was. I just wanted a draw. And lo and behold, guys, to my amazement, we actually got the draw. It finished Brazil 1, Morocco 1. But let me tell you guys, for most of the first half, Brazil looked a shadow of their former selves. If you just give me a second, guys, I'm just going to put my phone on silent so it doesn't go if I'm talking. Brazil looked a shadow of their former selves. Well, seeing it's a very, very young Brazil team. They actually scored the equaliser. Morocco took the lead. And I'm just going to get the goal scorers up and try and pronounce their names, guys. Their names, sorry. That would be a laugh. Me trying to top of the group. Now, the Scotland game in the first half, we had loads of chances. We just couldn't take them all. If we did, Haiti would have been out of sight, out of mind. No problem at all. But it had to be, didn't it? It had to be a goal from Super John McGinn inside the first half an hour of the game. What a goal it was. I don't care that it took about 2 or 3 deflections to get into the net. The fact is, guys, we scored at a World Cup for the first time since 32 years. I think the last person to score a World Cup goal for Scotland was Craig Burley, but the last person to score a goal for Scotland and win a World Cup match was Maurice Johnson back in 86, I think it was. So you can see the the country is just so proud this morning. I think there's going to be a lot of people with hangovers. Like we say, it's the morning after the night before if you're in America, or it's the morning after the early hours of the morning for us here in Scotland. And all I can say is, guys, with beating Haiti, and even though the second half was very nervy and not comfortable, that wouldn't be the Scotland way if we just cantered it. It would not be the Scotland way. But let's just say it sets us up for a very interesting game next Friday against the Moroccans. Now, I've always maintained this. Scotland can have really tricky games against what you would call minnows in international world football, right? You can have really tricky games against them. But when it comes to the likes of your Spains, your Frances, your Germany, your Denmarks even now, always on the big occasion now, Scotland seem to turn up. Stevie Clark seems to have them galvanised and ready to go. And I just think come next Friday evening at 11 p.m. UK time, I think we're going to be ready to go. Now, it goes without saying, if we get a draw against Morocco, we're probably through as one of the 8 third best placed teams. That's how we could get through. Or if we beat Morocco, then the game against Brazil is just going to be a game to enjoy in the sun, no matter whether you win, no matter whether you lose. But of course, Scotland and Stevie Clark's mentality will be to win all 3 games outright if they can. I hope they can. I've seen enough in the first half last night to think, well, I'm not feared of Brazil at all because, as I said, guys, Brazil just looked a shadow of their former selves for that first sort of 32 minutes. Then they came into the game. And I wouldn't be worried about Brazil. I'd be more worried, like I say, about Morocco. But I think we've got the strength and depth. We've got a very good squad of players. Certainly when you made the substitutions last night, even though I thought Haiti were quite a physical and dirty team at various points in the match, I thought the substitutions gave a good account of themselves on the world stage. Everybody is just so proud of the national team this morning. We're all still buzzing. Half of us have probably got hangovers. I know I had a wee tipple last night, but you know what? I don't care. The fact is, the last time we were in the World Cup, I was 12 years old. I'm now 39. That's 28 years apart. That is crazy. Absolutely crazy. And I've seen Scotland win a World Cup for the first time. That's highlight number 1 to take away. Super John McGinn scored. That's highlight number 2. And the third highlight was Stevie Clark smiled for the first time like ever properly in a post-match interview. Now, does that mean Stevie Clark will ring the changes on Friday against Morocco? I don't know. I mean, I think he would like to bring in a few of the other boys to give them minutes in the World Cup. But my philosophy would be, guys, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And by the way, we will be covering the games that happened last night, the Switzerland game and the Australia game in Tuesday's episode of the World Cup review show. This was just a wee bonus one today, just to talk about all things Scotland and how proud I am of the boys for getting their first victory in the World Cup in 32 years. Yes, it's been 28 years since we've participated in the World Cup, but it's been 32 years since we won a match here. Everybody is just so proud of the team. And even John Swinney was at the game last night as well. How cool is that? I just can't get over the fact that we've won, guys. We won a game in the World Cup. Yoo-hoo! We're on our way. And the good thing is, we don't have to acclimatise to another ground just yet as well, because our game on Friday is at the same stadium as we played in last night. So we've already got a good handle on the conditions, a good handle on the pitch. Friday night is just going to be another great night for Scotland. And can we make it 2-2? I think we can. Right, guys, remember, as always, the social media handles are down below. Please follow and subscribe. Take care, and I'll see you